We were fairly aware of what was going on, but I'd be lying if I said there weren't times where we were sort of looking around at each other going, do you know? Are you on it? You know what you're doing, don't you? I don't really know what I'm doing. But Danny always knew what he was doing. And also Danny liked to create an atmosphere where, you know, questions were more welcome than answers. And you know, I don't think he always knew where it was going, and in the hands of a lesser director that would be disastrous, but with him I think he was looking for new and interesting questions that would possibly lead to just more questions every single day, and that's one of the things I've taken away from working with Danny, is that, you know, the questions are sometimes more important than having the answers. One of the things that really attracted me was Danny Boyle, for a start. He could have had me playing a Jedi cross-dressing lounge singer, and I'd probably have said yes, although that sounds like a super interesting film. I want to see that film. And I'd probably have said yes to that even without even reading the script. Then I read the script, and it was so twisty-turny, so brave, so bold, so weird, that I just thought, this is amazing to be able to do this in the film industry in its current climate as well, where things are really safe at the moment. And that's because Danny Boyle is a singular, unique product of the film industry, that he can do these things, he can tell these stories, he can be weird, he can challenge an audience, and at the same time still entertain them. It's not just obscure art, it's still entertainment.
Speaking of challenging the audience, some very brave nude scenes from Rosario.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that handled on set?
Just the same way it usually is, to be honest with you, with great delicacy and respect. Danny's a really, really, really respectful director, even when we're not doing stuff like getting naked, but he's really, really respectful of what actors have to go through and all that, and dead giving, and always wanting to make sure that we're feeling comfortable and able to produce, you know. So certainly in that moment it was a closed down set. I wasn't even there. She's meant to be looking at me, I'm meant to be looking at her, but even I wasn't there. Okay. You know, if you're not on camera, there's no really any real reason for you to need to be there, unless the actor says, do you know what, as much as I'm naked, it's a big acting moment, I'd really love you to be there so that we've got the energy passing. But no, so I wasn't even there. It was camera operator, boom swinger, maybe Danny. I'm not even sure if Danny was in the room. Very, very, very quiet.